like the oldest house.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation.
Like the islands obviously are.
It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting.
Changing.
Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research,
What was that weird cut?
the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's
Like the obfuscated hidden frames.
began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
That was cut weirdly.
August 4th, 1964. Discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event in the New York City suburbs.
I guess I'm not cancelling that one. Hang on, there's people. Speakers that I need to destroy.
A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation.
So this room's just for lore. Oops.
Ongoing AWE of its own.
Personal accelerators. Item cell breach
Sex is what the Bureau
P6.
calls Dylan. His cell's been breached.
Well, he probably broke
Police
out.
found him. Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
No, I think he escaped. I think he is the hiss. I think he's their entity. Like, there are different representatives for all the different universes. We have one. The janitor's another. There's some sort of mold thing. Then there's the hiss. That dude. Okay, so we could never go through the security checkpoint earlier anyway. Yeah, what could go wrong? I've just let everything out. To get that one piece of loot, I've let everything out of here. Everything can just walk out the containment now. Oh. That's where I came in, right? To the green area. Oh, it's another. Well, that's the brother. I don't think that we necessarily want to let him out. But we're letting him out. Inadvertently. As long as we don't miss the loot, it's all good. As long as we don't miss the loot. Reverse the hotel. Hotel of Screams. Should start with door one. Erased. The fan's gone. There's some screaming. There's a inverted room. That's where they're screaming. Because the room's upside down. What about this room? Is it sideways? This room's the right way up. Nothing special in there. Door number 3 is where the screams are probably happening. where the fun happened. The painting is upside down. The painting is right way up. That must mean that room number 1 is the right way up now. It is! Jeez. Easy puzzle. Be right back going to the post office. No worries. Have a good trip to the post office. Hopefully they don't rip you off with the postage costs. I know everything's getting pretty expensive there, but have fun and hopefully your friend does enjoy their package when they get it. We're through the motel and Dylan is going to stare at us and there's probably going to be a jump scare. That didn't take us anywhere, it just opened this passage.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I
Been
knew
a
each other.
long
I've
time
wondered about him.
getting from
Kind
there
of
to
man
here.
Grow up to be, were things as hard for him as they were for me.
Well, he's going to be a bad guy.
Even harder.
I can read between the lines. Okay. Doesn't seem to have broken out of containment yet. They seem to be keeping him in. You've got a pretty nasty case of the baldness. I would shave it now. If I ever get to, I'm not gonna do that comb over. No.
Breaches popping up all over the place.
No way.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the
He thinks no one can notice.
It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go.
Here we go.
Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects
this.
of power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
He's fading away.
Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level.
Yeah, he broke
There's
out.
currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador
A TV?
to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This
They're
is a
probably watching the
Category
TV.
5 OOP we were talking about. If we don't contain it soon, it will
I'm
tear
on it.
Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that.
I'll touch everything. Yep, I'll do that.
And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Fred's,
Thanks, Langston.
the long hair with the baldness is not a good look. Fred's.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed. sir.
Okay, robot.
Oh, yeah. That...
No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected, but unverified. The blue coffee thermos with the white plastic cap and the logo of Oh Dear Diner, located in Bright Falls, Washington. The cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula I-16. Yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered, other than keeping liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality before being poured into the item. So therefore it has the effect of making coffee tastier and keeps it warm, like thermoses do. But normally they take plasticky and shit. But this one, it makes it taste nice. Thermos was discovered on the shore of Colden Lake outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites for recurring AWE. Bright Falls AWE keys for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, the prime candidate program entity for further information, who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, had also been seen running around collecting similar thermoses For an unknown purpose. It actually is connected to Alan Wake. Oh, that's just an Easter egg for it. I had no idea. Alan Wake and his thermoses. Watch your step. And they have no other purpose but to be an Easter egg for Alan Wake.
But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Yeah, I think the fact that he entered into your mind with a big old close-up firebreak suggests to me that he has escaped and he might be influenced in this whole thing. You know? New forms? Upgrade the spin, upgrade the shatter. Charge! Okay, we can actually finally almost make the charge if I get one more corrupted sample. If I go to the NSC, we've got 5 minutes. It doesn't end well when we've got 5 minutes. It never ends well. I'm not going to go and do the his nodes. I'm just ignoring it. We could go over the bridge. Where the enemies have all invaded. Or I can hang about under here, where it's nice and safe. They don't even know that I'm here. Come down the stairs. Face me. Be on my team. You don't want to be on theirs. Yeah, I can just get these flotos. You're not supposed to be able to throw things at them. But that doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me. Okay, that went well. I'm guessing if I'd have just crossed the bridge naturally, we would have been in a big problem. But I didn't. Loot. Loot goblin on the way. Goblin all the loot. Traffic echo. That wasn't what I needed. The post box. Never gonna be allowed to get that. So I'll just break its monitoring and it can break out at any time that it wants. What's this one? The hamper baskets. Makes all food in it delicious and always has a fresh supply of cakes and sandwiches. At all times, it has the finest array of cakes and sandwiches. Whatever you desire, whatever flavour, it will be in there when you open it, if you think of it. But we're not allowed. The eternal fan. It oscillates, and it vibrates, and it blows air, but it never cools. It is mysteriously powered by nothing, and it's just a quandary how it blows and oscillates, but it never seems to cool the room. The Hammer of Thor. Thought to be an amusement hammer from a circus to test your strength. But it proved too powerful and nobody could actually lift it. Thus, no one was ever able to test their strength. Because the true test of strength was the strength of the soul within, and only the one with the powerful soul could actually lift it with their manual hands. It took 3 cranes to lift this entity to bring it here. 3. Okay, P6 AI containment. Redacted. Research and shipping. We're going to floor 4 because we're on floor 1.
The Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director.
We should go to floor 3 and
Sounds
2.
like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him?
A lot. Archives. Look at that guy just floating there. Just a little guy. Maintenance his nodes failed. Yeah. Hi! Shame it won't let me shoot them during this. That guy just chilling. You know, maybe we could have dealt with him in the meantime. Okay, there's a rampant television somewhere. We actually want to be on floor 5 for P6 as well. This is the AI containment. You chose the wrong floor. AI containment is floor... not on floor 4, is it? No, it would never be on floor 4. This is GLaDOS. She proved too powerful and escaped. She was a potato. The potato rotted, but her AI soul remains.
Hello? Is anyone there?
The fridge! The refrigerator. It survived a crash.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
This is the agent cell after Dylan has been found. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back for the fridge duty. I know that it survived a crash, and I guess it will cause the whole building to collapse if no one's watching it. So you can go and not die, because if you die, the whole building collapses on us. This entity must not be observed. If it is ever observed, it will imprint its memory on your brain, and you will forever be thinking of it. This entity vibrates. Just a vibrational frequency. Everything seems nice and safe over there. There's no people dying. Okay. Some of them dodge. Dodge that. You dodge one, you can't dodge two. It's a shame that they don't regain their big shields when I kill them, take them over. And they were shield those. You are all alive and happy. I'm just gonna get rid of the explosives right next to you. You said let it rip. I let them rip. They rest in peace now. Port units. You don't want to talk to me or anything? I mean, I've got to check out below. It's got to be done. Is there anything? I really want to go and look at floor 3. There's a big drawer. Archives is floor 2. But the mystery, there's an entity over there. I could land on that and survive, but I bet the game is going to be like, no, you're not meant to be here. And it'll be instant death. But the drawer of floor 3 is calling me. Twisted passage.
That's the object of power. I need to
The
clear.
TV! It's the Twilight Zone. Create corridors! This is how we get to the other thing. This is how we get to the other power. Sucks us over ledges? Changes gravity! Ooh. We can walk on walls. Changes gravity around it. There goes the twisting tunnel. Yeah, it changes and alters reality. Oh, it's created. I'm not going to go back. We go forwards. I like this effect. This looks really cool. There's an enemy. Great job of hitting any of the enemies. Interesting. It doesn't want me to cheese them in any way. This guy that... Yeah, it definitely doesn't want me cheesing them. Machismo. Walls are shifting. He's watching. And now... He's got a shield. Okay. I'm bringing you down to be on my team. No, eat that and have it back. I don't want that. But I will take you on my team, actually. You want to fire any rockets at the big boss? He catches them and sends them back. He has my powers. You can be on my team too if you want. Stop that. I would like you on my team, but you know, rather than die. Hey, don't crush the wall next to me, thanks. You know what? Actually, you are on my team. Bye. I see health over there. I squished my own guy. Perfect. That's it. You throw that at the pillar. I'd rather you didn't throw things at me. I'd rather you didn't. Yeah, I can throw things too. I would rather you didn't, sir. Ow. Very rude. Wrong button. Yeah. It's very rude. Stop throwing things at me.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance.
Dead now.
against Reyes. No one here does.
Is that me? See, that was fairer. We almost died to the boss. That was fair. Okay, so the object of power took him over.
Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts. Here we go again.
The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Arctic. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew began by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes as the ship sank. The sphere lowered into the water. Passing fishing vessel called the Coast Guards rescued 4 of the surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates. None of them survived. And began diving operations on the ocean floor. It was the location in the Antarctic. The agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. The anchor power! As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to the safe room by the US or the port of wherever. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the usual means. Salvador! Expiry date. What class of ID is this? What level? That's how we knew it was Salvador. High power TV. Use the TV babysitter. Levitate superhero over the obstacle. So we can fly. Hold A to levitate. Keep holding A to levitate higher. Yep, I knew we'd get a power of flight. Okay. Power to break out of the game. The power to make all... Okay, we can't even land here. I'm not even holding A. The power to make all obstacles pointless has been discovered. She is floating down, but we're already levitating above the cruncher. We used the power of levitate wisely. A while levitating to fall, A to slow fall and control the descent. I would like you on my team, just in case. Don't kill him. I'm making him on my team. Okay, I guess we don't get them all. Are you trying to shoot the crunch? You're not. You deal with them. I'll just go the other way. And miss the platform entirely. And embarrassingly. Yep. Maybe slow fall might be problem. Because you're holding it to stay floating. And then, you know, you let go of it and then you don't immediately think to immediately press it again. And then you're in the abyss. Which is the problem. But that lets us get the other power that we saw earlier. And that's where there's the teleportation there.